everyone and welcome to my channel. This is Rima and I'm here with another guidance session. This is going to be a coffee cup reading for the month of May 2023 for the sign of Leo. If you have Sun, Moon, or Rising in Leo, or if you are a cusp watcher and your person of interest is in Leo, you can watch this video. You can send this to your person if they are Leo and they want to know what is coming for them in May and what they can expect. Thank you all for supporting my channel. Those of you who are new, thank you and welcome. I'm happy that you're watching this video. If you like the kind of work that I do, please give a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to. And I want to thank those who have reached out for private readings. If you are interested, you can find my email address in the About tab. With that, let's start the reading and see what kind of messages we are receiving for Leo. What does Leo need to know for May? What are the energies? Oh, there is a reflection, there is a connection, there is a cause and effect that I see. You might have said something and they might have said something back. And you or they think or you told each other that, you know, you said that, you hate that. So there might be a ping pong effect between two people. Maybe you're arguing or you're trying to solve a situation, but there is a ping pong. You say something, they say something. It also could be that people are sending each other gifts. Someone is crying or some rainy situation happening. Be careful if you are walking or running in the rain. You might injure your knee. I see knee injury for some of you, but I see some wet situation. Someone might be crying or might be missing someone very, very badly. Yeah, definitely I can see them. Well, the situation I see is that like someone is missing their loved one. I mean, it can be love and romance. It can be your partner, your mother. Maybe someone is in a hospital or they're in care, or they went on a travel, maybe a business trip, and someone else is giving care to this person, but this person is really missing their loved one. The year of rabbit. I see a white rabbit. In this year you might be a little bit this year might ask you, Leo, to be calm, to pause, to stay. I see a dog who's sitting. I see actually two dogs that one of them is sitting, the other one is standing, but they're not doing anything and they're looking for order. They have been ordered not to do anything just now. It might be quiet, or it might be this year might bring or ask you to be patient and wait on something that you can do right now, but they didn't give you the order, they didn't give you the go ahead. Maybe you can just buy or purchase something, but for some reason you have the money but you don't have to. For example, you want to purchase a car but there is a parking issue, or there's something like that. Something has paused you. I see a sleeping rabbit. Things are slow, at least for May. You have to be patient and very slow. You have to look for directions. If you are walking in a setting, just try to communicate with your manager or supervisor. Wait for clear directions. Don't just jump and do something that you think you have to do right now. There is a huge patience. Specifically for some of you, maybe you recently had children or some situation that now you have to pause for your career, for example, and you need to put a pause on that and work on the other aspects of your life and help your children. Your newly mom or dad, or also maybe you need to take care of your parents or a financial situation, or maybe you need to travel for business. So there is something that you need to be patient, Leo. There might be issues, there might be things that the universe wants to test you or test your patience, or you just have to be, I mean, you can not listen to this and just jump and do it, but there might be regrets, specifically month of May when Mercury is retrograding and there are eclipses, so be careful. There might be some fire in you, which is your element, that wants you to jump and do something, like a dog who wants to chase someone but they have been ordered not to do. Exactly, I see that. Specifically if you're in the police or army, there might be a ceasefire, or there might be an order to pause, but everyone thinks and wants to attack. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to attack, I mean to take action, but you need to be patient. You need to take orders. Don't forget that if you do something out of this, I see that there might be crisis, there might be unrest, there might be conflicts, there might be even like writing letters back and forth. It's going to cause issues again. I see that, and you might regret. I mean, look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Someone might even, I see prison for some. So you might lose a situation. You might lose a situation. You might lose someone. I greatly encourage you to be patient and listen and take orders. Don't be stubborn. Don't try to do what you think is right at this moment. Walk with the team. Be with the group. If you work in a setting, don't make decisions by yourself, because that is going to be questions. And it's a very strong message, Leo. I think I have been speaking about that the whole reading so far, but this is what I'm seeing, and this is very, very important. I mean, things are going to be changing very soon, so just a quick pause and it's going to be over. You need to observe things very quickly and clearly. Don't make decisions. Look at the waves. Look, things are still changing. I mean, nothing is set. I need to wait and watch. The markets might be moving up and down. Better not to take any action. Some things might be flooded and taken away from you. So be very, very cautious. I see these two dogs are watching, and again, as I said, they are capable of doing what they want to do, but they're still they need to observe. You might want to eat more beef for some people, or maybe the doctor is telling you to eat more beef. I see someone is crying. There might be a situation that you feel helpless. You can't help someone. Maybe if you're a doctor, you're in the medical setting, there might be a situation that a patient has an issue and you try to help them. You might feel very, very upset about a loss or a problem that you couldn't fix. There's kissing. Two people are kissing themselves, each other goodbye. There might be tears, but I see again, as I said, temporary. Someone might be going overseas, or they're traveling, or there's a temporary, maybe someone lost a dear one and they need to take a trip to somewhere else. And there's a temporary separation. Be patient. As I said, things are very, very temporary. So don't exaggerate things. There is a phone call that might make you very, very happy while maybe at night you're watching TV. Just before you go to bed, there is a phone call or a text message, but I see it's a phone call that makes you very happy, and maybe you can't even go back to sleep. Maybe it's an application, something from the maybe even about a trip or about education. Look at this white sneaker, this white shoe. Someone is buying a new pair of shoes. It's beautiful. White shoes is always a very, very good element in the readings. It brings a lot of luck. If you're starting a new path, a new position, it will be light. It will be very good. I mean, you will enjoy. You will succeed. Some of you might need to donate extra shoes that you have, and that will if you unclutter your shoe cabinet or your shoe closet, it might bring a lot of luck. Some of you, if you go and check, you see that you have a lot of shoes that you haven't used so far. It's for some people, not for everyone. If you can donate them, the energy is telling me that use what you have. There are some stuck energies in closets that you need to release so that things start moving in your life as well. There are two people talking in a corner in a secret. They don't want to there is a little bit of judgment. Some people might be thinking that you are taking a shoe that is hard for you to fill. You're taking responsibilities that is bigger for you. For others, I can say that you are given a responsibility you think that is bigger than you can handle, and you think it's hard. It's a big issue than you can feel, but don't think like that. You will be able, with some organizing, with some hard work, with some dedication, or taking orders from the supervision that you need to get from some people, you can do it. So now I'm gonna connect the beginning of the reading to here. So basically, for a lot of you, you might given a position, an opportunity that for some of you, you might think, oh, it's too much for you. For me, Some others might think that yes, I can do it, and they jump and do, they make decisions like very quickly, but they might damage, because this is a teamwork, this is a high corporate position, and you can't just, it's not just you who makes a decision. So as I said, if you have an opportunity, be very, very respectful to the team, work with the, be aligned, be in alignment. And I even see you might need to have after hour meetings or coffee meetings or corridor talks with your boss or manager or the team. And if you respect that, the team and what they want from you, if you go in the corporate path, success is guaranteed. Very, very good, Leo. Very, very good position. But you need to know the tricks. You need to know how you're managing your time, and how, because it's a big world that is emerging for you, and you're this little person. Some of you think that, oh my God, how did they choose me? I don't know if I can do it. But yes, you can. But I just told you about the conditions in the beginning of the reading. So if you want to know that, you can go back and watch again. There's a baby crying, or someone is always nagging. This person is always in your, I don't know, they talk too much. I see a bit of noise here and there. There might be a noise that you need to fix. Someone might lose a child. Be careful if you take your, specifically toddler, out. Be careful. Don't keep your eyes off them, because they might end up somewhere that they shouldn't, and you're looking for them, or this person has lost their child. There's the decorations. I see someone like decorating like for Christmas or for an event. Maybe there's a religious, for some groups of religions, that they decorate for this, but it's actually very light, very, maybe there's an event in the church, or is a wedding in your church that you might go and volunteer. There is a wedding or a happy energy from some people who are far from you, like neighbors. They are not really related to you, they are not close to you, but you might volunteer and help them. Or there's a charity event, a wedding, which is kind of charity, or something for children. It's a happy energy that you participate as a charity person, and it's very good for you. Very, very nice energy is there. I see energy of children again. If you have kids, try to manage. I see someone has a kid who cries a lot or yells a lot. You need to find a way to manage. You need to understand what's the problem with this kid. I don't see any, again, physical or any issues, but again, I'm not a medical profession, so you just need to check that with your doctor. But I see that the child is crying so much and making a lot of noise, and this noise might make fatigue or bring fatigue to you. Don't overwhelm yourself. Someone is working really hard late at night. Maybe the baby cries and you can't go back to sleep. For some of you, have a routine. Try to fix a problem. Don't carry a problem, even if it takes to go to multiple doctors or read many books to understand what is the problem and have a solution for that. Do it instead of lagging and dragging the problem in your life. You need to take an action for that, specifically if it involves a kid. Be careful, don't lose your shoes. Some of you might go on the beach or somewhere that you just remove your shoes, and when you come back it's not there. Be careful for that as well. Let's see what we have in the cup. There's someone who's regretting a decision. There's someone coming with an apology, or you might, again, it brings me to the first point that I had in the reading. Don't take abrupt decisions. You might need to apologize. So someone is apologizing and the apology is accepted, but again, the regret is huge. Disappointment is there. So don't do something that you need to apologize. I see supportive energy for you. You are supporting some people, even a child, or there is supportive energy for you. I can say that even with the mistakes, or someone might have told you not to do something and you have done it, and they are still forgiving you. So they are still giving you another option. They are still trying to build that relation. They don't want to lose you. There is a lot of support for you. This is really what I can see, and I like it. But again, don't take advantage. Any mercy has a limit, and it might end one day. Some of you don't see the complete image. You're just seeing the part of the image. You don't have complete information. And you're, again, I see you want to rush. The whole message for you is not to rush. I think I've emphasized that so many times. I see an egg in a nest. Again, something very delicate is for you to take care of, to grow, to be responsible for. Again, it can be a job situation, as I explained earlier, or it can be a baby that you are responsible for. Some of you, your life is very much changed. You need to take life you have to envision life in a different way than before. Maybe now you're a mother, you have children, so you need to spend your life or your plans during the day differently. But it's actually very positive. This is a new adventure, and I see that you enjoy that. It's just that you need to accept the change. Don't forget the money or the change in the vending machine or in the bank, or don't forget to take your card at the ATM machine or something like that. I definitely see that. So you need to make sure that there's a change that you need to take with you, and you might have forgotten that. What else? Again, I see something, someone needs your help. You need to reach your hand to help something or someone. For some of you, I see you might find a pet, an animal. I see a little dog or a pet or a puppy that is in the bottom of a hole, and they want your help, so you might reach to help them. It can be literally what I just explained, or it can be there is a situation, there's a person that needs your help. There is someone who needs your attention, and you need to be very very clear about that. You need to observe that, otherwise you'll miss it. Your pet might actually need attention. You might need to take your pet to the vet, and maybe you have missed a vaccination or stuff like that. Make sure you are on track with those things. Again, this is someone that needs your attention and your help, that they can't express it themselves. Like your pet, they can talk to you and say, like, I want this, or I have pain. And it can be a child as well, as I explained earlier. So this is something that you might want to consider. There is someone who is very interested in the astrology, or in the night sky, or something in the sky is very much attractive to this person. Or someone might be starting learning astrology, or doing astrology, or someone is just doing their chart and they have found out things about their chart, about their it's just interesting for them to see life or events in a different way. I see open sky, very beautiful things. Maybe some of you go somewhere to look at the stars at night. I see a balloon. A lot of you, there's wish fulfillment for you. There is a blowing, something is blown. Maybe some of you are starting smoking, or you're quitting smoking, but some energy is blowing into your life. Again, it's a boost. And as I said in the beginning, something that you don't even believe that belongs to you, it's yours. Beautiful path for you, specifically in your career. If you are starting a new career, a new job, I see huge success for you. Don't be stressed. Don't be underestimating yourself. You can do just fine. You can do as good and as well as other people. But I see that you're not sometimes certain, and you have a lot of stress. This is not something that you want to have. This is a huge job. This is a huge responsibility. You don't want to, you need to take it different than other jobs. Look at this person. Wow. Some of you might have dreams of a younger person who's a smaller and a bigger person, that they cover their face. Some clarity might come to you. Some news might come to you. Someone might give you, a sum up. I see like gathering, sum up, conclusion, a summary. Something is like that for you, which is coming to your vision. Maybe you conclude something, you make a very important decision. Very, very beautiful energy. But please be patient. I see tree of life for you here. Your life is on the right track. If it is paused for a little bit in May, don't panic, don't rush. Please take your time and make good decisions. That was your reading, my dear Leo, for today, for May. I hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much, and until the next time, stay blessed.